Welcome to the stream. Today, on Genshin Impact, we are going to be continuing where we left off last time. Finishing off, if my calculations are correct, all the festivities of this year's Lantern Rite. I did a few things off screen, mostly related to catching treasure hoarders and collecting treasure around the islands over there. Which is mostly because those take very long and just involved driving my little boat around the sea, finding treasure and enemies along the way. I did, however, leave the final mission for that event, because it seems like it might be something different. I'm sure we'll find out together. To start off with, however, let's see if all these buildings down here may load. Especially the one that should be right around here. I could even already interact with it, but I think it's smarter to let it load. Let's see where the world is ending up. Maybe we are not getting any world. Maybe I should just do the thing. It's funny because as long as things don't exist, they really don't exist. But considering Wondrous Shadows decided to spawn early enough... There's the land coming into view. Let's start with this. We have a few more of these to do. We did only 3 of them, and we have 6 of them left. Certainly they will be easy to decipher, right? This one has 2 segments to it, which I don't think we had explained to us. Although this might just look like the geo symbol, right? Maybe. How do you turn things correctly? Let's have a refresher. Right click, yes. Okay. See if I do anything with my left mouse button. I'm losing my riddle progress. Let's take a look at segment 2, I guess. I guess it was a good idea to look at segment 2. Mountain, or the geo symbol. What are our pieces? We have this, and we can also draw, turn this part inside it. Not sure what we are building, but we are getting suspiciously close. Are we building Leo a harbor? From like the top or something? It's not looking like a lot right now. Okay, maybe we do have to do segment 2. It's not turning anything when I do right mouse button things. Who is that character? Must be Pikachu. Okay, I'm losing the riddle no matter what direction I'm going. So maybe it is turning the full image somewhat. Somewhat, somewhere. Could have a hint. No. I cannot. I'm running out of time. We are losing this one. Oh, wait. Okay. Is that a useful hint? I mean, I can see... Like, it looks almost correct now. Almost. Ah. Guess that scales. At least I'm happy we're just getting a hint and don't completely just fail if things are not correct. Anyways, that looks like a symbol again. And possibly an easy one. Possibly. Can't be much more difficult than this, right? It's Mora! Well, that was much less of a problem than the previous one. Now we have 3 segments. Is that even allowed? Nothing I do is giving me progress. I do not like it. It could be some sort of bridge, or the claws of some monstrosity. I'm not getting any progress. Maybe I should turn it into place first. Is it not horns, but horns of... No, wait. Yes, horns. What do you call it? No, not planks. No. One of the adepti figures. possibly. A deer, yes. That was my thought. It is a deer. Now, how do I make it become a deer? I feel like I'm close. Like 97% kind of close. Need to turn something, I just don't know what. 98. This is slightly frustrating. Come on, that's almost correct. That feels more correct than the 97 we had before. The game says no. And therefore, we will perish in this moment. What part of this am I missing? Why is it pain? How finicky can you be? It looks perfect in my eye. Why is it not perfect? Come on. Video game. I disagree that was the best I did. But sure. What's this? What's this? What's this? A harp, possibly? Lyre, yes. One of those things. I'm not getting progress. These last three, with the 3 parts that can be turned. Certainly not kidding around. We're going to get the next hint. Are we at least correct about what we want to build? No. And that explains why we are not getting any progress. We're building a little flower. I think the correct term is glaze lily. Think I'm close. Game thinks otherwise. Riveting gameplay. Yes, this is the future of capture. Nobody will ever be a robot. Or everyone will be a robot, because nobody can solve it. Somehow turning it further this way gets me closer to my percentage. Somehow turning it this way brings me farther away from my percentage. Ah, I had just turned the wrong way. 99%. %. It's not full image. I mean, I'm not seeing the correct end. I saw the flower much earlier, in much better detail. Somehow I feel it's just giving it to me at some point. Oh, that just looks like kanji. What is kanji gonna turn out to be? I can't turn the full oh no, I can do something somewhere. Okay. This is apparently good. This makes it worse. Oh boy. I feel like there's a lot more ways to make it worse than better. Is it a plane? It's looking like a plane. Give me the hint. What is this supposed to be? Oh. Where? We are very far away from what we want to be. Is what I'm currently turning the top or the bottom? That I wonder. That is the middle part. That is obvious. Oh. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. If you try to make it not look like kanji, it suddenly turns out to be more sense-making. I don't believe you. I don't believe you that I solved this. This is as far away from a solution as I feel like I'm cheating. But I guess it does not matter. Let's move on with our lives. I think after this, we deserve a little bit of story.
1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients.
I definitely earned all those rewards. What are you even talking about? Skygazers, Landwalkers, Fleeting Colors in Flight, Part 2. At Kuching's request, you accompany her to look into the matters of festive gift-giving, if you remember.
Silly churl,
So let's go up there.
churl,
Let's forget turning 3D objects has ever happened.
It's raining. Fetch an umbrella for me, would you?
No, we will not. We will stand in the rain and converse.
Ah, you've arrived. I've made all the necessary preparations and even packed some handmade snacks.
Hello, person in chat.
Oh, that reminds me. I've also prepared some launch tubes made by Pungi. I hope the Adepti will like them. Is there anything else I should bring?
Launch tubes are for later. Hopefully those will not turn into huge problems for us. I think that should be everything for now.
Good. In that case, let's first pay Madame Ping a visit in the city before heading out to Joyun Karst.
Good, let's jump back down now that we teleported up here. But yes, thankfully it seems like the game did have more than enough time to actually load while we were playing with shadows. Let's visit the lady from the pot. From within the pot? The lady that likes pots. As well as her friend.
The festive season is upon us. This is no time to be running hither and thither. We should relax and enjoy the season.
I get it, Granny, but you know, having lots of clients is a good thing.
Doesn't that mean if you have lots of clients that lots of people are having legal problems?
I'm sure it is, but really, child, who could be seeking your help during the lantern rite?
You'd be surprised. Madam Ping! Happy Lantern Rite!
Happy Lantern Rite.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Madam Ping. How are you?
Oh dear, well, look who's here. I'm so glad to see you all in time for the festival.
Hello, traveler. Long time no see. Oh, and Lady Kuching is here too. The Jixing have prepared some small gifts for you to celebrate this festive occasion. There are some seasonal goods, 2 bolts of fine silk, and some exotic flower seeds which I picked specifically for you, Madam Ping. I brought all the lighter gifts with me, but the silks are still on the way. I just submitted them for delivery, so I'm sure they'll arrive in good time. Please, accept our humble gifts. I hope you'll find them to your liking. Wow, those gifts sound marvelous. Please be sure to thank the Jixing on our behalf.
Yes, how very nice of you. I'm sure the flowers will be most beautiful if you personally selected the seeds. Thank you very much, Kuching.
Please, enjoy them. We intend to visit the other Adepti as well, so I'm afraid we must be going now.
I presume you mean Cloud Retainer and the others? Yes, they should be over in Jueyun Karst. By the way, I've heard that you designed all the street decorations yourself, Kuching. You decorated the city so beautifully, yet you don't even have the time to go and see it for yourself. What a pity.
Oh, we already decided we'd go together, don't worry.
Yenfei really enjoys spending time at the festival. You'll find her wandering around there whenever she can spare a moment.
Come on, Granny. I wasn't wandering around. I was providing essential consultation to my clients.
Oh, is that so? Were you also holding consultations with clients while you stood in front of the grilled tiger fish stand for all that time?
As a matter of fact, I was helping them calculate the prices. It's not easy, you know. I had to check a lot of different items.
So you're working during Lantern Rite too?
That's right. There are no holidays in my line of work. I have to be ready whenever my clients need me.
That sounds exhausting. Oh, Paimon can't imagine a life without holidays.
Well, though there are no set holidays, I do get to decide on my own schedule. I can always budget some time to relax. Otherwise, I would always look exhausted in front of potential clients. It'd be hard to land new cases after leaving a terrible first impression. Besides, what's the saying? Ah, yes. A rested worker is an efficient worker.
Have you been to the festival yet, Kuching?
I was there many times when I was supervising the festival construction, but I haven't been there since. I was planning to go after I finish my work, but the work keeps piling up. I ended up completely forgetting about it.
As we said before, let's go together once you're finished with your work.
Yes, I should take the opportunity to show you around while you're here. But first, we should head to Joyun Karst. If you'll excuse us, Madam Ping. We'll be leaving now. Let's see... Which Adeptus shall we visit first?
Oh! Why don't we visit Cloud Retainer at Mount Outsong first? She usually stays inside her abode, so she'll be super easy to find.
Alright, Cloud Retainer it is.
Lady Kuching is so hardworking. Maybe I should take a leaf out of her book.
Maybe don't.
I know that you must be busy, but please take care of yourself. Sacrificing your health is never wise.
Otherwise, you'll never grow as old as me. Let's go to Joyun Karst. Possibly make some food? That's the easiest way to get Cloud Retainer to appear, right? No, there's a fishing spot up here. But Cloud Retainer is already outside. How convenient.
The festive season is fast approaching. What brings you to one's abode? Has the Ministry of Civil Affairs simply run out of work for you to do?
Well, with Lantern Rite just around the corner, I decided it was a good time to take leave and pay you a visit. But, where are Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper?
Them? Oh, don't even get one started. Oh, is that not the Traveler and the Yuheng too? A rare visitor indeed.
Happy Lantern Rite, everybody!
Happy Lantern Rite.
Greetings, Venerable Adeptus. And greetings, Ganyu.
Huh? Lady Kuching, I didn't expect to see you here.
The Yuheng of the Qixing. Here. Most fascinating. Most courteous of you to travel hither and pay your respects. What is the purpose of your visit, if one may ask?
It's the festive season, and on behalf of the Qixing, I'd like to give you our regards. Please, accept our humble gifts.
As the governing body of Liyue, the Qixing must be busy with a myriad of affairs. And yet, you still take the time to visit one in this mountain abode. Eminently considerate of you. Oh, what an amusing cylindrical device. I wonder what that could be.
Rockets. Tubes.
This is a new type of firework which has been modified by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I've heard that you are fond of gadgets, so I've brought one for your amusement. Cloud Retainer. Although she is not outwardly opposed to us, she is still skeptical of Liyue being ruled by humans. Maybe she thinks humans are still too young to handle it. No matter. With time, our strength will become apparent enough. Before then, we should try to give her a good impression.
By shooting rockets at her.
Good thing I came prepared. Cloud Retainer has a great interest in gadgets, so she will certainly appreciate this gift.
She only cares about gadgets that make food.
Ganyu has said that Cloud Retainer is very picky about food, so I made sure not to bring any snacks to avoid upsetting her. I've given everything thorough consideration. It should all go well.
Yes. Scare the bird.
Goodness me. Whoever would have thought? Oh, my, how very interesting. It is intricate, with ingenious design, and is aesthetically agreeable.
Yes. Judging from Cloud Retainer's expression, it seems this gift was a success.
That's a lot of talking in people's heads.
Very good. One shall gladly accept this device. One surmises from Ganyu's words that you also wish to see Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper. Pity. Your timing is most unfortunate.
Oh, are they not home? Oh, we wanted to see them too.
What's going on in your head, Paimon?
Those two old fossils. Moon Carver has been most anxious to see how Liyue Harbor fares, but the agreement was clear. Liyue is now in the hands of the Qixing, and he cannot simply roam into the city and begin supervising others' work as he pleases. So one tried to persuade him otherwise, proposing that if he could not be placated, he could go to the city disguised as a human and take a brief look around. Alas, he is too stubborn, too proud. He would have none of it. Thereafter he left, claiming to have gone traveling. He has not returned since. Mountain Shaper, however, is more open-minded. But he said he wished to look for something new with which to defend the tranquility of his mountain. He told one that he was leaving in search of treasures, and one has not heard from him since. Wait. Surely this is not a case of two old coots in cahoots, rusing to excuse themselves that they might venture behind one's back, to scurry away and go traveling together.
It certainly seems possible.
Huh? What's everybody doing here?
Who now?
This voice. Is it Shenhe?
Oh?
Oh? So Shenhe's here too. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer?
Is she the one that you mentioned before?
Hello, everyone.
Shenhe, this is Ganyu. You have most likely heard of her.
Hello. I'm Ganyu. I work at Yujing Terrace. I've heard that you returned to Liyue Harbor recently, so if you need anything, please feel free to come to me.
I will. Thank you. I brought some food from the city. I heard that during Lantern Rite, people in Liyue bring food to share with their friends. So here I am.
Oh no, I made a point of not bringing any food offerings. Is it going to be okay?
Oh? And you even brought food for those two old fossils?
That's right.
After barely a few days in the city, you have learned so much. Thank you for these delectable edibles, Shenhe.
Huh?
Everyone, you shall all be staying in Liyue Harbor in the future. One should like to think that you will all look out for each other. Is that understood?
Is that an order, Miss Cloud Retainer?
Will do.
Yes, understood.
This place is much livelier than I'd imagined.
Sounds like it's time we change the topic. Speaking of which, have you seen Xiao?
The conqueror of demons? One has not seen him of late.
But that's not unusual, because he always does what he wants. And we have a way to just call him to our side, right?
Well, and he's probably not enjoying Karst. Let's go look for him in his spot at Wangshu.
Just
In
pretend you have a
short,
crisis.
One is the only Adeptus who has elected to remain in Jueyun Karst for the festival. Had Ganyu not come to visit, one would likely have stayed firmly put in one's abode to resume research of gadgets and mechanics.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please accept my profuse apologies.
Why the sudden solemnity? It would certainly not be the first time one has been interrupted on your account. As a youngling, you did so love to scurry around the place while one's attention was monopolized by mechanisms. You were especially drawn to a certain implement one had made. Oh, what was it?
Oh?
Huh?
Oh no, here she goes again. This could spell trouble for Ganyu.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry, Cloud Retainer. I just remembered there's something I must attend to. I should be going.
There's some embarrassing backstory about this, isn't there?
Oh, why the sudden haste? With the Yuheng present, why not settle this matter here and now?
No. It's something very important. In fact, I must see Lady Ningguang about it immediately.
A matter so pressing that you must find Ningguang in person?
Yes. Ningguang and I have different scopes of work, you see, and Ganyu has to report to both of us respectively. It's indeed not easy for her.
Lady Keqing is trying to help me. Yes, that's right. I'm very sorry, everyone. I will take my leave.
Huh, gone already. That child, she has always been easily ruffled. One can sympathize, however. It is no simple thing to be a secretary. Nearly every matter in Liyue Harbor, momentous or trivial, passes through Ganyu's diligent hands. But even as an Adeptus, she must never neglect her own health, lest she fall prone to exhaustion. Ganyu is an assiduous worker, apt to foregoing food and rest once she is busy. Please make sure she eats and sleeps properly whenever you see her.
Especially eat.
I will. Ganyu has always been a great asset to us. Her health is a priority, so I will take good care of her.
There's a frog around.
The Yuheng, reliable as ever. It was indeed a wise decision to leave Liyue Harbor to you.
We will certainly strive to live up to your expectations.
As for these edibles, they do look delectable indeed. You may leave them here. Shenhe shall bring these into one's abode, and one shall pass them on to Moon Carver and Mountain Shaper once they have made their return.
Isn't it gonna get old?
This firework has an intriguing design. One must conduct a thorough study of it. And one also wants to hear what Shenhe has learned in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, yes. I have many interesting stories to tell.
Let us chat while one scrutinizes this device.
You'll continue your research even during Lantern Rite.
Yeah, don't you rest during the holidays? This is a festive season after all.
One has long been living secluded in the mountains and no longer observes the holidays. Worry not, one shall take appropriate care of oneself. Rest is crucial. If one is too devoted to one's research and falls ill, one shall be in no fit state to test the devices personally.
Is it really that important to test it yourself?
Of course. As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for. If one spends all that time working on a machine, yet forgets to test the outcome, That would be akin to a chef who never tries his own food, no?
It's all food and mechanics for you, is it not?
It is unwise to put the cart before the horse. Enough idle chatter, everyone. One must go and continue one's research. Come, Shanhe, this way.
A chef who doesn't get to try their own food? That would be kinda weird.
You sure caught onto that one quickly.
Cloud Retainer sure does know a lot about gadgets and cooking. Though, she can be a bit strange sometimes. But then again, she is an Adeptus.
That's the wisdom of an Adeptus. She takes good care of those around her. Though she lives in seclusion, she also manages to bring everyone together. A hermit who's more social than most living in society. What an interesting character. Traveler, Paimon, let's head to Wangshuin. Perhaps we'll find the Conqueror of Demons there.
And see what he's thinking in his head. I got frog. Okay, that's too much of a walk. Let's teleport. Let's see if we can find our Slayer of Demons.
Let's ask Vergildet where the Conqueror of Demons may be.
Huh? Hold on. Isn't that... Chi-Chi! Oh, and the weird guy with the snake around his neck.
Oh, out here.
Too salty.
Could it be true? The healthiest drink is tea.
Dr. Baiju, here are the herbs. I've picked lots of them.
Splendid! Let me pack up and then we can be on our way.
You sure are appearing a lot lately.
Hey, you guys! What are you doing?
Dr. Baiju wanted herbs, so I came to collect herbs. Lots of them. And Dr. Baiju came too.
For the herbs.
Traveler! Paimon! Oh, and Lady Kaching! It's a pleasure to see you all. We're here stocking up more herbs. Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs out of digestive herbs during the festival seasons. With Lantern right just around the corner, I thought we should get prepared. We came all this way to collect some herbs, and we've picked quite the assortment. We'll be on our way back to the pharmacy once the herbs are sorted. I certainly didn't expect to see the Yuheng all the way out here.
I have some business to attend to here.
Ah, I see. It's nearly time to celebrate Lantern Rite, and you're still running errands. Hardworking as always.
I appreciate the sentiment, Dr. Baiju. I'm just doing my job.
Kaching and the Traveler are very busy. And we are busy too. Everyone, keep it up.
Yes, keep it up, everyone.
Right. Thank you, Chi-Chi. We shouldn't tarry here any longer. Take care, you two. Three.
We brought you a frog. Do you want to put it in your hair? Just to complete the image or something.
Traveler, let's go find Vergildet.
Dr. Baiju? Are we done yet?
Yes, almost. But don't rush me. Just give me a moment.
It's nothing.
Indeed, you created nothing. I wanted to put a wall between us.
Don't waste my time.
Okay. We're done with those.
Ah, Lady Kuching. What a surprise. Is there anything I can help you with?
No, thank you. I'm just wondering if you might know where the Conqueror of Demons is.
Oh, we never inquire about Xiao's whereabouts. But if he's here, he would be up on the rooftop terrace. Please feel free to go up and have a look.
We could have guessed that ourselves. Why did we have to ask her? Okay, he's not here. Guess we'll leave.
He doesn't seem to be here. Perhaps we came at the wrong time.
Maybe he's out battling somewhere again. Let's leave the gifts with the owner and ask her to...
How can I help?
By being less dramatic. Although it's fine if you scare Paimon.
Where did you come from? You scared Paimon!
Were you here the whole time, Xiao?
Yes.
Hello, I am Kuching, Yuhong of the Liyue Qixing.
Have you not met yet?
The Yuhong. Yes. I saw you when we battled Osile. You are fierce with your blade.
Anyway, we're here to give you some Lanternrite presents. See? There's lots of tasty food!
Who carried it? And how?
Don't waste your delicacies on me.
The Qixing specifically prepared them for you.
Eradicating demons is my duty. You don't have to thank me. Karma is harmful to the human body, even if you have a stronger constitution than most. You should keep your distance from me when you can afford to.
You read that line completely differently than it is written.
Hey, wait! Are you leaving? Aw, come on! Lanternrite is almost here! Don't you want to take a break?
Don't you want to take a bite? Why don't we go watch the fireworks in the city together?
Like I said before, I have no liking for crowds.
We can sit on a mountain or a cliff and just watch from a distance.
I must remain vigilant of evil attacks, especially during the holidays. I will continue my patrol as usual. You should also exercise caution. And if there's any danger...
Yeah, we know.
Good.
And he's gone.
And he's gone!
And he's gone.
Well, Xiao hasn't changed a bit. Wonder if he'll come and watch the fireworks this year, though.
Only if he wants to.
Alright, we've completed our visits with all the Adepti. Let's take a break downstairs before we head back into the city.
Yeah, he is more like Zhao instead of Xiao. Wow, that probably sounded completely the same. Italian Zhao, yes.
Oh no! What should we do? Huh? Oh, Lady Kuching! Lady Kuching! I'm so glad to see you here.
Feng Yi? What's wrong? What are you doing here?
Lady Kuching, let me explain. I had rearranged the fireworks layout and expanded the range to Qingsa Village, just like you requested. My people finished setting up the fireworks and we left someone in charge to launch them for the show. But the person we left in charge came back shortly after and reported that all the fireworks in Qingsa Village had been stolen. I immediately reported the situation to the Millelith and had another batch of fireworks made to be transported to Qingsa Village under escort. However, everyone's short-handed during Lantern Rite. The Millelith are already stretched thin and don't even have enough people to fill their regular patrols. They can't spare anyone to look after the fireworks for us. We don't have many materials left, so if the second batch of fireworks gets stolen as well, we're done for. So, I was thinking to go to Qingsa Village and have a look first. Which is when I bumped into you. Lady Kuching, what should we do?
Either get back the stolen fireworks, or escort the new fireworks.
According to the Ministry of Civil Affairs, the number of guards on patrol has to be doubled and rotated continuously during Lantern Rite. They must perform these extra measures in addition to their standard daily affairs. The only manpower they can muster during the festival would be the emergency response units. But those special units are intended only for backup. There are not many of them and they cannot perform prolonged guard duty. If we wish to make use of them, we'll need to resolve the problem quickly.
Maybe we can ask the Adepti for help. This would be a piece of cake for someone like Cloud Retainer or Xiao.
No, that would only make us look incompetent. I'll handle this, Peng Yi.
Yeah, that does help too.
That's right! We can take care of this, together!
Thanks, you two. Actually, I have an idea. Let me make some arrangements. Peng Yi, go back to Liyue Harbor and get the fireworks ready. Then meet me in Qingsa Village. Traveler, come with me. Let's ask around to see what happened.
We're going all over Liyue. With me misclicking in all the different ways. I do not want to put a marker. Let's have another old lady.
Oh, how could a whole batch of fireworks just vanish like that?
Hello, Granny Roshin. We'd like to know more about the recent fireworks theft.
Oh, Lady Kuching, I can hardly believe you came personally to investigate.
It's no trouble at all. Please, tell us what happened.
Well, when they brought the fireworks, the children in the village were very excited. They were all gathered round, watching the area for a long time. The workers piled up the fireworks and said they would go confirm the locations to set them off. That's when they left the village. Oh, now let me remember. Ah, yes. I recall that they left the fireworks in an open area just next to a house down the old road. But the very next day, all the fireworks were nowhere to be seen. The person in charge of the fireworks was so anxious that they went straight back to the city to find a solution. Oh, the villagers here are worried too. The fireworks missing can only mean that there are thieves about. There are elderly and kids in the village, you know?
Maybe the kids stole it.
Although the Millelith are stationed here, no one dares to go out anymore.
I understand. Please help reassure the people in the village and tell them everything's going to be fine with the Millilith standing guard. Traveler, let's go investigate the place where the fireworks were stolen.
Cloud Retainer may have eaten them, or she stole them to test out the firework machine we gifted her.
This is the place! The fireworks were stolen here!
The thieves must think there are mostly elderly and children living in Chinxa village, all too weak to defend themselves. Otherwise, they would never dare commit such a blatant crime. This is absolutely awful. We cannot let such a matter go unpunished. Let's see if we can find any clues here before we plan our next step.
Detectives are on the case. Dong Dong. Please don't die. Are you what I'm looking for? I don't think you are.
Are these footprints? Let's see where they lead.
Let's.
The footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
Something popped up. Or was it just talking to little you?
The footprints continue here. Let's keep following them.
Sir, please. This is all just a big misunderstanding.
I don't think it is.
A misunderstanding, you say? If so, then tell me, why are you hiding here?
Please, good sir. This really is just a misunderstanding. I would never dream of getting anywhere near the Feiyun Commerce Guild shipment.
Something's happening over there. Let's go have a look.
They seem like they're handling it fine.
Oh, the Feiyun Commerce Guild? It must be.
Please, save your breath. Restrain this fellow! Tightly now, we mustn't let him get away.
Yes, young master.
I was sure it was an evil spirit. Turns out it's the treasure hoarders again.
Xingchuan Changyun! Hello!
What are you guys doing here?
Well, hello, dear traveler. Our fates cross once again. What brings you here?
I asked you first.
Excuse me. Please, tell me what is happening here.
Ah, yes. Allow me to explain. It so happens that every year during the Lantern Rite, the Feiyun Commerce Guild transports supplies to various villages outside of Liyue Harbor.
More blue hair. To add to our collection of blue-haired people we have met today.
Family rules stipulate that the supplies must be personally escorted by a family member. Because my older brother went last year, the duties have fallen to me this time around.
Oh, so what's Changyun doing here?
Changyun happened to be visiting, so I cordially invited him to join us for the journey.
Oh, I see. But why did Chongyun say he thought there was an evil spirit?
Because he always does.
I see that you are not familiar with the story of old. It is said that fireworks were once called firecrackers, and were used to ward off evil spirits and the like. In ancient times, Liyue was plagued by evil spirits. As people gathered together to celebrate the annual festival, the yang energy would intensify, and evil spirits were thus attracted to the fringes of the city by the strong scent. Liyue Harbor was under the gracious protection of Rex Lapis, so the spirits dared not enter the city. However, they still lingered near the city gates and pestered the passers-by. In order to drive the spirits away, people made firecrackers and lit them near the city gates. The flashes of light and loud noise successfully drove the spirits whence they came. This festival is now known as the Lantern Rite. It was my intention to travel around to see if there are any malicious spirits lying in wait for passers-by. Since I happened to have a shipment of goods to deliver, and our course was through the mountains, I naturally thought it best to have my thaumaturge friend traveling alongside me.
Xingqiu said he learned the story about evil spirits from an ancient text. The text vividly describes the appearance and even the whereabouts of the spirits.
Chongyun never got to see the book, did he?
Anyway, when we arrived at the area, Chongyun sensed an ambush about to take place. Upon searching the area, we found a group of treasure hoarders. They tried to flee the moment we were upon them. Fortunately, I was swift enough to catch one of them. Your timing couldn't have been more fortunate. We were just preparing to send them to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. He insists the matter is merely a misunderstanding, but things seem quite clear as I see it.
Good, sir. Just hear me out. Everyone knows the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Had we known it was your merchant caravan, we never would have dared to attack. The master of the Feiyun Commerce Guild is famous for his generosity and noble deeds, a true hero of the people. So, you see, this is nothing but a big misunderstanding. We didn't want any trouble with the guild.
What you mean to say is that you were targeting someone else then? Well, who was it?
Well, just trust me. We were definitely not trying to steal your goods. Please believe me.
I don't think that helps your case at all.
Master Xingqiu, I would like to borrow a few of your staff to escort the thief to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. As for the bounty, we will pay you afterward.
It is my humble duty to uphold justice. No remuneration shall be necessary. Come then. See that this thief is taken to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, young master, leave it to us. You heard him. Take this man over there and make sure he's secured. Tie each of his fingers separately if you have to. He's not gonna pull anything under our watch.
Wait a second. Please also deliver this message to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It's very likely that this thief is related to the recent fireworks theft in Qingce Village. Make sure they have someone question him thoroughly.
So the plot thickens. Is your task clear? We mustn't disappoint the Yuang.
Yes, young master, I understand. We'll be on our way.
I've heard many good things about you, Master Xingqiu. Thank you for your assistance.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
Everyone, my intuition tells me that there could be more than one group of treasure hoarders in this area.
Let's kill them all.
More than one group?
Oh, you've got quite a keen eye too, Chongyun.
During our search, I found scattered sets of footprints differing from those on the road. There may still be other treasure hoarders waiting to ambush passers-by. When I was chasing the treasure hoarders earlier, I noticed that they were nearly unarmed and very few in numbers. If they truly intended to ambush the Feiyun Commerce Guild, they must have overestimated themselves. If you ask me, they didn't seem to be staging an ambush, but rather it appeared as if they were waiting for someone.
That rain came as if someone called for it.
It appears they may be the thief's accomplices. They were probably hiding here to wait for the stolen goods.
Child, did you call for the rain?
What exactly are the stolen goods, if I may ask? Taking advantage of the elderly and children. What a loathsome group of criminals. Lady Kuching, don't fret about manpower. Chongyun, let's go lend them a hand in Chingsa village, shall we?
Yeah, just leave it to us. We can handle a bunch of thieves.
Thank you. That will help alleviate the crisis in Chingsa village. Unfortunately, the footprints we were following end here. I don't know where we should go next. It seems we were only a moment away from catching all the treasure hoarders.
Aww. Kuching.
Don't worry, we'll find a way to catch them.
Thank you.
You always do.
Master Xingqiu, I'll leave Chingsa village under your watch.
Most assuredly, Lady Kuching.
It's fortunate our paths crossed with those two.
It's always good to have some help.
It's so cool to fight for justice!
The thieves who stole the fireworks haven't revealed themselves yet. I'll go have a look around. Traveler, please go take a rest in Chingsa village. I've troubled you enough already. I can handle the rest of this matter myself.
Kuching, are you planning to look for clues all by yourself? Somehow that doesn't sound like a very good idea. Oh, wait! You're in the Liwa Chising. Why don't you ask some of your subordinates to help? At least it'll be safer than investigating on your own.
Paimon's right, you know.
Yes, I agree, but we are short-handed at the moment. I can handle these trivial matters myself. The fireworks that were transported to Chingsa village were quite bulky. They couldn't have gone far. Way I see it, if they were clever enough, they would conceal the stolen goods somewhere and then come pick them up later. All I have to do is find out where they hid the fireworks and then return to the location with reinforcements. Don't worry. I am not reckless, and I won't carelessly alert the thieves. You can certainly trust me by now.
Well, when you put it that way...
It's settled then. Traveler, Paimon, please go get some rest. I'll go find you in Chingsa village when I'm done.
That ends part 2. Part 3 is already open, but let's make some fireworks of our own first. Maybe we can just replace the ones that were stolen. Next is the gloom paints the cold blooms. I guess I should check what score is required of us. $3,600. That's a bit more than in part 1, but I guess we can do that. I hope we can do that. So, color, size, height and spread. With a medium flame. And no music to help us out. Spread needs the most. And now we have flexible response. This parameter's quality will increase slightly by 3 to 6 times. Yeah, I hope it's easier than rotating shadows. But this turns out to be math mostly. This parameter's quality will increase moderately to greatly. During a single smelting, the two adjacent parameters will also receive a slight or to a moderate increase in quality. I think we have one more parameter than last time, don't we now? Okay, this is pretty good for color and spread. That looks pretty good. New record. And enough of a record for what we needed to get. Fireworks danced amid a snowy sky. Still 4. We don't want to increase size by a lot. Just by a little bit. Maybe if we give height the... Oh, we have a lot more options now. But if we give height the meticulousness, it might give us what we need for size. 0 quality. But what do we have on new things? Oh, flexible response is not new. We have just not used it. Raging fire. Smelting firepower is increased moderately. Oh, because we have a low flame right now. Low temperature processing. The smelting firepower is decreased. So we can increase and decrease the flame now. But we don't want a lot of size. So I guess if we do not that. I didn't want to do that, but I guess it's fine. If we do meticulousness, will it give us the amount of size we want? Yes. Good. Now, we don't want to touch size ever again. We possibly want to increase the flame. Just once. And then we meticulous again. Very good. Now, just have to fill in height and color again. I mean, height wants as much as possible. So let's just give it that. Oh, but the flame is back to low now. Okay, okay. Guess that makes sense. Still, that works out perfectly. And color. Yeah, a little overshot, but that's fine. Fine with me. Now, what do we need to do to unlock part 3 of this? Is it continuing the story, by any chance? The unexpected fireworks theft has caused Kuching to be even busier. So it seems we can't do the last one of these yet. So instead, let's move on with the final act of the gathering, which was the hunting treasure hoarders and treasure around the islands with your boat. The final part, the key catch, seems to be a little different. We need to complete the key catch challenge. With more than 90 seconds remaining. Let's see what this is. Guess this is the closest teleport we have. You hope it is orbs. I have a feeling it's gonna be fighting treasure hoarders. Which is fine, I don't think we have done any fighting yet today. We definitely have not done any fighting yet today, because I have not used Ningguang for fighting yet today. Crap. Fighting treasure hoarders with orbs. That would certainly be fun. Oh, we did fight treasure hoarders here on the first day, right? And they escaped or something. Let's see what is up with this. The Great Gathering, the key catch. Defeat the treasure hoarder elites to prevent them from making off with items from the Jade Chamber. Use the quelling firecrackers to dispel their buffed states and also deal immense damage to them. It seems we might just be fighting only elites in this, huh? That could be fun. Or it could be terrible.
Now it's my turn!
Your life is mine!
And take 2 to go!
Steady as stone. Hold the line.
Time to go!
Freeze! Freeze! I messed up!
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
I messed up! Jab and cross!
It seems like the buff does not return after I exploded them once. So that's very useful.
It's nothing.
Rest and rebuild.
Submit.
Stop climbing, Hutao. Okay, the buff do return if I take forever.
Allow me. Steady as stone.
I don't think I actually killed that elite lady over there. Nope, she still has a little bit of health left.
As a good knight should.
Well, I won under 60 seconds, but that was not under 90 seconds. Right. Yep. Guess I better use good old freeze team for this. Oh hey, we got a recipe for food. Firecrackers are orbs, in a way, I guess. Let's just call them that.
Now it's my turn!
Rest and rebuild! Whirling snow! Kami-santo art! Sumetsu!
Try! Just you wait!
Billowing surge! Ninjutsu! Don't break my glasses! Animal hypostasis and you...
Take flight! Sakura swirl! My apologies!
Gotta run!
Whirling snow! Kami-santo art! Sumetsu!
That was a little bit faster. I think that was 2 minutes 20 still left. It's definitely 90 seconds. I can tell you that much. Okay, guess we'll continue with the story then. Fleeting colors in flight, part 3! The stars inscribed, the year's wishes. Wait until the appointed time, between 8 and 12 the next day. And where? May I ask? Back where we left, or? I guess I'll wait for the time, and then we'll see.
It embraces its duty. As a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Not exactly where we left off. Okay. No.
Rest assured, all is quiet here in Chinksa village. Zhongyun is guarding the outside and I'm guarding the inside. Not a problem in sight.
But who is guarding the sky?
Good. I've made some progress in my investigation as well.
Oh? What are you planning? Is it time to strike?
Count me in.
Let's go!
Traveler, Paimon, you are just in time. I looked everywhere and I found some clues regarding the treasure hoarders. Besides wagon tracks, I also came across bits and pieces of fireworks packaging scattered on the road. Following those clues, I was able to finally locate the missing fireworks. But there was no sign of treasure hoarders.
Did they run away?
No, I think they might be just overly careless. I seem to have found the location where they've been stashing all their stolen goods. They must have thought it was well hidden and deemed it unnecessary to post any guards. The amount of fireworks they've amassed there is astonishing. Not only did they steal the ones in Chingsa village, but also from other locations too. They've gathered all the stolen goods there. I've asked the Millilith on guard at Chingsa village to report this to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. They will organize a search around that warehouse.
Something's shining real bright.
Now that the Millilith is involved, you don't need to handle this yourself anymore!
The treasure hoarders are notoriously cunning, and they may even have lookouts. If they notice anything suspicious, they will move the fireworks and our single lead will be lost. I have to keep an eye on the situation.
You're not really thinking that you can take all of them yourself, are you?
No, I am not that reckless. I just want to investigate the case thoroughly. But now that I have your help, the idea is feasible.
So you really are considering it?
Yeah, just treasure hoarders. We can take him.
Okay, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Part 3 started. Also, let's get those shinies.
Though they are merely a group of irksome bandits, please, exercise caution.
I think I just fought some elite irksome bandits. So it surely couldn't be worse. I don't know what that symbol above your head means. Did they hoard your voice?
Please hide yourselves. Let's wait and see what happens.
Hey, boss. You think we have enough fireworks now?
Ha! Are you kidding? This ain't nowhere near enough.
Are you a treasure hoarder elite? Are those just regular enemies now?
But boss, if we want more fireworks, we're gonna have to steal them in the city. Ain't gonna be easy.
You got a point. All right, then we steal those things that make a real loud bang but don't light up real pretty. What do they call them? Ah, yeah, firecrackers. Those'll do the job. All we need to do is make some real ruckus. As long as we distract the Millilith, the other hoarders can do their end of the job. You get it?
Got it, boss. I gotta hand it to you. We're gonna hit the jackpot this time. But, boss, all our boys are out scouting around. Don't you think we need a few more to guard the stash?
Hey, don't worry about it. The Millilith are swamped with lanternite. They won't have time to come out here. All right, move it, boys. Just a few more batches and we'll be...
Uh-oh. Hey, boss, we got trouble!
Huh? What happened?
The jig is up, boss. The Millilith are coming, and it seems they've already caught our scouts. If one of the boys hadn't set off a firework to warn us, we would have been completely blindsided. Boss, let's run!
But how did the Millilith find out about us? And so quickly, too? Ah, fine. Leave the fireworks and let's split. They won't be catching us.
It's time to make our move. Ready?
Born ready.
Let's go!
Drop your weapons and surrender immediately!
Ha! Get out of my way! You gonna death witch or something? I'll show you! Huh? Wait a second. You're Lady Kutching. The Yuhong.
So you do recognize me then? I'll say it one more time. Drop your weapon and surrender. Now!
Who would have thought we'd run into the Yuhong all the way out here? All right, Hoarders. Looks like the Yuhong wants to play. We'll show you! Get him!
With sword comes shadow. Incoming. Yeah.
I actually don't remember if we ever got an on-stream appearance of playing as Kaching before.
Alright, so you want to do this the hard way.
But that was Kaching.
We surrender, Yuhong.
Now, I want some answers. What were you planning to do with the stockpile of fireworks?
We just...
Tell the truth, and I might go easy on you.
Fine. We were gonna smuggle these fireworks into the city and ignite them during the Lantern Rite's opening ceremony. The fireworks are really bright and loud and would definitely raise some havoc. We were gonna rob the city while everyone's distracted by the explosions. But, we didn't seem to have enough fireworks, so...
Oh? So you mean you had more than one group of thieves stealing fireworks?
Yeah, that's right. Originally, I had all the hoarders out stealing fireworks, but then one of them got caught by the Feiyun Commerce Guild and was arrested. I really didn't get it. Why did the Feiyun Commerce Guild get involved? We were only stealing from the government. No, what I meant is, well, I was worried that the guy who got arrested would rat us out. Who would have guessed we'd end up running into you like that?
Hey, didn't one of you just say that the Millilith were coming too?
Yeah, that's right. I wonder how the Millilith even found out we had dispatched scouts. They somehow captured almost all of them. If someone hadn't alerted us, we would have all been caught.
Well, you did get caught.
Well, yeah.
It appears that the Millilith managed to get the captured treasure hoarder to talk. There may still be other treasure hoarders in the area. We should head elsewhere just to be safe. Traveler, please escort the treasure hoarders back to Qingce Village and hand them over to the Millilith stationed there. I'll be there once I am finished inspecting this place.
Understood. Please be careful.
Yes, you too. I'll see you in Qingce Village.
And yeah, people in chat, this is not recorded. I'm live. And alive. I can walk that. Yeah, I'm also glad to see that I'm alive. It is a quite surprising revelation, I'm sure.
This is the last batch of fireworks that I can get. Please ensure that there will be no further problems.
Don't worry. The Yu-Hung will be taking care of this personally. And with us on guard, I assure you it'll be safe.
Yes, indeed. Oh, it appears the traveler has returned.
And we bear gifts.
And with 2 others, no doubt.
2 gifts, indeed. They're the thieves who stole the fireworks.
It's definitely dangerous to infiltrate an enemy area like that. If only I was there to fight alongside you.
Come now, we both know the Traveler is most capable. But who would have known we performed such a noble deed? We had arrested the treasure hoarder earlier by mere happenstance.
Yeah, talk about a coincidence.
It seems that justice always finds its way into the world. It is in fateful moments that miracles are born.
So it was you! You horrible brutes are the ones who stole the fireworks? Just the sight of you two makes my blood boil.
Like fireworks? Is your blood gonna explode?
Please, calm down. I doubt they'll be causing any more trouble now that they're in custody. Thank you very much, Traveler. But may I ask, why has Lady Keqing not returned with you?
Yeah, where did we leave her? Oh yeah, she left already.
Lady Keqing was worried there'd be more treasure hoarders lurking about. She wanted to conduct a full search of the area.
Oh, I see. Yes, Lady Keqing is quite thorough. A squad of Millilith came by just now. I believe they were sent by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. I also heard that most of the fleeing treasure hoarders have already been apprehended. Hopefully that will be the end of this matter. Anyway, you may leave these treasure hoarders to us. I will escort them back to the city and make sure they stand trial with the others.
And thus, our chapter has finally reached its timely conclusion. I am partial to fireworks myself, but I'm afraid we must also be leaving now.
I have a feeling our chapter is not over yet. But sure, bye.
Huh? Why the hurry to get back to the Feiyun Commerce Guild? Oh, don't tell us you have work to do too!
Are you also busy these days?
Inevitably, affairs do become busier around festive seasons. But no need to worry. We have many attendants to assist us. And there's always Chongyun, too.
Huh? You mean you're assigning more work to me?
'Tis only my duty as your dearest friend. Work before play, as they say. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, all right. I suppose.
As the saying goes, many hands make light work. As long as work is assigned to the right people, everything will proceed without a hitch.
If you ask me, I think speaking eloquently is just a guise for assigning work to everybody else.
All right, all right. I shall treat you to a meal after the work is done. Farewell, traveler.
Bye. Maybe hopefully not meet again too soon.
By the way, do you know when Lady Keqing will be back, Traveler? There are not many fireworks in the second batch that I brought, so I'm worried that we can't achieve the show's desired effect. I was hoping we could somehow retrieve the stolen fireworks.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
Hey! Did you hear that explosion? Maybe it was fireworks. Or maybe more treasure hoarders!
It came from Keqing's location.
Oh no! Maybe she ran into trouble! Let's go and help her!
Maybe she's just launching fireworks because she's having fun.
A burst of fireworks? Could it be the treasure hoarders? Oh, Lady Keqing, please stay safe. It's up to you to find out what's happening, Traveler. Good luck.
Ooh, I guess we're done for.
How did the Millilith find us so fast?
Ha! Your hoarding days are over. How dare you cause trouble during Lantern Rite? You'll get what you deserve once we hand you over to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
And we're going back to where we came from. a lot of running back and forth today. And getting inside Ningguang's head while jumping down a little cliff.
Oops. What did I do?
Did you accidentally set a firework off?
Hey! Coaching!
Wait, where are the treasure hoarders?
Uh-huh. What treasure hoarders?
We heard an explosion and thought it might be treasure hoarders sending signals to one another again.
I see. Sorry, that's not the case. I saw a few sticks of fireworks on the ground, so I fiddled with them and... Sure enough, it seems... I accidentally lit the fuse. Before I could react, the fireworks were... already up in the air.
Oh, I see.
So no enemies? Whew. Well, that's good. We thought you might have been surrounded by bad guys.
I apologize. I didn't mean to alarm you. Fortunately, there are no more treasure hoarders in the area. It seems this matter has finally come to an end.
Great! The case of the stolen fireworks is finally solved. Good thing we were able to get to the bottom of it. Otherwise, those beautiful fireworks would have gone to waste, and the whole show would be ruined.
That's right.
By the way, Kuching, you're the one in charge of the fireworks show, which means you know the best viewing spot, right?
Yes, of course. The best view should be from the Jade Chamber.
Good thing it's back up in the air now.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten my promise. But first, I have to drop by the Ministry of Civil Affairs and close this case. Leave the rest of this to me. You've already been a great help. Why don't you go for a walk around the city and I'll meet you when I'm done?
Okay, but we'll be waiting for you.
Yes, I'll be there.
Kuching really is super busy.
We didn't really stop that from happening, no.
I'll meet you when I am done. How many times have we heard that already? Now Paimon gets why Lady Ningguang is so worried about Kuching. If she keeps working like this, she really will miss the Lantern Rite.
Let's go find Zhongli and report our findings.
Oh, yeah! We said we would meet him! And we've even collected a few opinions about taking a rest from work. Zhongli said he'd wait for us at 3rd round knockout. Let's go find him.
And knock him out. You found out that venti means winds in Italian. Yeah, things like that make me wonder if Mondstadt might not just be based on Germany, but possibly on Europe in total. Then again, there's much to that evidence. Much evidence to that.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is?
Oh, we have Theater Lady.
Yes, you are quite right. I shall take your wise words to heart, sir. They will certainly be most helpful in my next performance.
You are welcome, Miss Yun. Your willingness to hear suggestions is indeed impressive. It's no wonder your opera performance has only been getting better.
No, I'm afraid that's not always the case. Though I am still young, I can be quite arrogant at times. I do not always accept advice so readily. but your wisdom has spoken to me.
Zhongli, we're back!
Ah, you've returned.
Hmm? You are also acquaintances?
We know everyone. At least if they have a special character model.
Yes, we sure are!
We've met on a couple of occasions. Usually when he had no money.
Not everyone gets the privilege of meeting someone so knowledgeable and discreet as Mr. Zhongli. You are indeed well connected, traveler.
I am flattered, Miss Yun. It is an honor for an ordinary person like myself to have met the traveler.
Yes, so very ordinary.
Wow. Did he really just say that?
Wouldn't dare reveal his true identity.
I'm sure you must have matters to discuss. I have an appointment with Xinyan, so if you'll excuse me, I'll take my leave.
Very well. Goodbye, Miss Yun.
See you around, Yunjin!
So, tell me, what have you learned from your trip?
We asked around and...
I see. Well, traveler, what do you make of all their opinions?
I think we can weave them into a story.
Yeah, Paimon already started creating her own story on the way here. The goal is to convince Keqing to rest more with just a simple story, right? If that's the case, then Paimon thinks we can use food as our theme.
That's what you've learned.
Think about it. Who doesn't like delicious food? And when it comes to eating, everyone has an opinion. It's the perfect angle for our story.
Classic Paimon wisdom.
Paimon knows just what to write. Let's say there's a chef in Liyue who's very talented at cooking. He opens a massive restaurant in Liyue Harbor, and lots of customers come every day, so he's always super busy. Then, how should the story go from there?
His food starts getting worse and worse.
Ooh, that's good. But wait, didn't we say he's really good at cooking? That would make sense.
It's up to you. It's your story.
There's no need to jump to the conclusion. Why don't you elaborate more on the chef?
More about the chef? You mean both good and bad things?
Yes. To gain one's empathy, there must be familiarity. I would like to understand this chef character of ours a little deeper.
I wonder why we didn't keep Yunjin here if we want to make a story.
Paimon didn't think this far. Why don't you take it from here?
Since you've spoken with others familiar with Keqing, why don't we integrate their thoughts into your story? That will allow it to become all the more convincing.
Okay. Let Paimon think. What did Cloud Retainer say?
But she likes food and mechanisms.
As one sows, so do they reap. And the joy of reaping is what one yearns for.
That was quite poetic, Paimon. Bravo!
Oh, now Paimon remembers? Cloud Retainer said that if she spends all her efforts working on a machine with no time to test the outcome, then she'd be like a chef who doesn't get to try their own food. Problems are bound to pop up.
Yes, it is most unwise to put the cart before the horse.
That's exactly what she said. So, let's make that happen to the chef in the story. He's great at cooking, but he can't enjoy his own food.
But there must be a reason why he doesn't partake in the delicacies he makes.
Right! It's because he's super busy. He receives the customers, he takes the orders, and he does all the cooking himself. That should keep him busy enough. He's so busy every day that he doesn't even have time to take a break, which obviously also means he doesn't have time to eat.
That sounds a bit extreme.
Hey, it's just a story. Besides, it's supposed to leave a powerful impression. Kinda like fireworks.
Yes, the chef is unwilling to delegate tasks to others. He's overconfident about his own cooking abilities and tries to accomplish everything on his own.
Paimon already kind of feels sorry for him.
Many hands make light work.
Oh, right! That's what the chef doesn't understand.
Or Kuching. Either.
And there's another saying. What was it again? Oh, yeah! A rested worker is an efficient worker. That's what Yanfei said. So, the chef gets busier and busier to the point where he can't stand up straight anymore, and he has big, dark circles under his eyes. The customers tell him to take a few days off to get some rest, but the chef won't listen.
His judgment is clouded by the chores before him. He is oblivious to mountains in the distance, the bigger picture.
Paimon sure is getting really into this.
Eventually, the chef falls ill, and his cooking becomes far worse than when he started. The customers can't convince him to rest, and they don't like his cooking anymore, so they stop coming to his restaurant.
Consequences of not getting enough rest are pretty serious.
Rest is always of great importance. Although we may come across various difficulties in our lives, pushing ourselves is never a good modus operandi. The story is quite simple, without embellishment, yet deeply meaningful. If our listener is sensible, then she should quickly grasp the meaning contained within.
You're saying Paimon made a good story?
Sincerity can allow one to see clearly, and earnest advice can provide sound direction. The story is indeed good. The Yuheng is an adroit leader. I am certain she will understand the message you are trying to convey.
Really? Score 1 for Paimon!
Given that the case involving the treasure hoarders has come to an end, she is inevitably tired. Now will be the ideal moment to speak with her. If all goes well, I think your story will be a success.
Hear that? Zhang Li says Paimon's story has what it takes. If anyone knows a good story, he does. Quick, let's go find Kuching.
Let's make her feel bad.
The matter has finally come to an end, but we mustn't lower our guard. Increase patrols around Qingce Village and coordinate our people at other fireworks locations to prevent any further theft.
Yes, Lady Kuching.
And by the way, the Ministry has requested the Millilith to increase security along travel routes. How is that proceeding?
It's all been taken care of. However, due to various reasons, there are still some blind spots in the city.
Have we drafted a new patrol map? Please, give me a copy and I'll look it over when I have time.
Understood. The patrol map is still being drafted, but it will be ready soon.
Okay. Also,
Oh, excuse me, Lady Kuching? Your friends are here.
Hi, Kuching. Still working? Aren't we going to see the fireworks?
It's daytime. Wait until night, Paimon.
Oh, yes. But I thought we'd meet at the Jade Chamber. Why have you come here?
To put a leash on you and drag you there, because you overwork yourself. Also, you told us to walk and have a look around.
Yeah, we walked around the city just like you told us to. It's very nice. But it would be
It's nothing urgent, really, just some trivial matters. But I wish to get it done as soon as possible.
You can leave it to us, Lady Keqing. You've been working hard for a long time, so you should get some rest. If I'm not mistaken, the Traveler is here to remind you to take a break.
And we have something to tell you, Keqing.
That's right! Something so important that we must speak with you personally, right now!
Oh, really? In that case... Jingcheng, I'll let you take charge. Thank you.
Understood. I'll handle things from here.
Traveler and Paimon, let's go to the Jade Chamber. The view there is nicer and it's much more private. Perfect for talking. Well, here we are.
And it's dark now.
What was it you wanted to talk about?
We have a story to tell you.
Yeah, we want to tell you a story from this beautiful view. What do you say?
All right, I'm listening.
So it turns out we just heard some big news in Teyvat. A very talented chef is in trouble.
Oh, is the chef from Liyue? From Liuli Pavilion or Shinua Kiosk, perhaps?
No. The chef is from Mondstadt. Yeah, and he's really good. He had a restaurant right next to the city gate. He was super efficient, and his cooking was really delicious. So his restaurant had been getting more and more popular. In fact, he became so busy that the worker from the florist next door asked him, "Sir, why don't you find someone to help you in the restaurant?" But the chef brushed the idea aside, saying that he's the only one that can turn top-quality ingredients into world-class dishes. No one could help him.
Well, confidence is an essential trait for a good chef. He must be an excellent cook.
That's what everyone was saying. But surprisingly, after just 6 months, no one would dine in his restaurant anymore. Shocking, right? Do you have any guess why?
Maybe the chef had fallen ill, or...
Wrong answer! You tell her, Traveler!
Because he was too stubborn.
Yep, it's because the chef was too stubborn. He would keep himself busy every day and try to make the most delicious dishes for all his guests. But he forgot that he's only human and needs time to eat and rest. He was so busy that he didn't even have time to eat and couldn't even taste his own cooking. He was unwilling to seek help, even when he's tired, because he thought he's the only one capable of cooking the best dishes. Eventually, the people around him felt like they couldn't help him anyway, so they just left. And because he had forgotten the original taste of his dishes, he was no longer a good chef. In the end, his restaurant had no choice but to close for good.
Oh. I see. He's overly confident, which disappoints the people around him, and he's so impatient that he ends up losing sight of his original purpose. So, that's the whole story?
Oh, yep, that's the whole thing.
Sorry, it's not a very good story, but please don't laugh at us.
Hey! Didn't you just say that Paimon made a great story?
Did you come up with that story?
Well, Paimon, you did it.
Oh, no, we just,
How should I describe it? The story is very simple, and I suppose the ending isn't really surprising.
Huh?
Think before you act and don't overexert yourself. Of course, I understand these concepts in theory, but when tasks come to me personally, it is easy to lose sight of the bigger picture.
It's as if your judgment is clouded, right?
Yes. Up in the mountains, we can see the mist in the clouds. Out in the ocean, we can see fog on the sea. That's why, from time to time, we need to examine where we are, remove the fog, and feel our heart.
So, how do you feel now, Kuching?
How do I feel? Deep down inside, I wish I could slow down time. That way, I could finally take the opportunity to walk around the city, see the people I wish to see, and watch the fireworks. Thinking back, I used to be even more impatient. My colleagues would resign after just 3 months of working with me. You're completely right. It's important to know your boundaries. But I am getting better. You can tell, can't you? And I did make a promise with you, didn't I? We agreed to enjoy the fireworks show together this year. So... Happy Lantern Rite, Traveler and Paimon. I'm very happy to be here and enjoy this moment together with you. I've poured all my best effort into this fireworks show. And now that we're here, I sincerely hope you will enjoy it. I feel very fortunate to be right here, enjoying the fireworks, and enjoying the view of Liyue Harbor.
In that case, happy Lantern Rite, Kuching.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite. And... thank you.
Lady Kuching, the item Lady Ningguang prepared for you has arrived.
Traveler, wait here for a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Huh? Must be something important.
Traveler, Paimon? Ningguang had her personal tailor make it for me. Said it's an imported style. Well, do you like it?
Wow, it's beautiful!
It's time. Traveler, please enjoy the grand finale of this year's Lantern Rite. The fireworks show.
Check you out. Looking pretty fancy.
Only a true treasure catches the eye of Captain Beidou. Seems I've struck gold with this one.
Did you see that? Way over there, a firework that looks just like a pig!
So it does.
Hey everyone, time to eat. Food's ready. No better way to celebrate.
Dr. Baiju, sorry to trouble you again this year.
No trouble at all.
Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite.
Happy Lantern Rite!
And so, Ern's dead.
What did you think of this year's fireworks display?
Well, it was quite nicely animated.
I just hope this festival can be everything that people want it to be.
They were lovely. I liked them a lot.
Really? I hope you're not just saying that to reassure me. I want you to be straight with me if you have any suggestions. Anyway, if you have any time during the festival, take a look around the city. There's a lot to see, but it won't last, so make the most of it.
Every event must come to a close, and we still have some things to catch up to.
If only I had a little more free time. I'd love to take you around and show you everything we did to make the city look special during the festival.
So let's see. We can make the last batch of fireworks now. We should be able to. Yes, indeed. Golden calendula swirl. Calendula? I don't know what that means. It's today, right? The Chinese New Year? I think it is... Yes. Yes, I think it is. So we are quite on time. Calendula is a flower. Thank you for pointing it out. And yeah, this scene made me slightly teary-eyed, I'm not gonna lie. Even though there was nothing dramatic happening in it, it was just a very happy time. And I had a suspicion that we now would have 5 parameters to deal with. Unfortunately, this parameter's quality will increase slightly, and the odds of curious efficiency occurring is increased. I see. Anyways, what do we want? Lots of size, lots of rotation. Those are not close to each other. If we do size, we can fill up color and height a little bit. Maybe if we have a very big flame, we can do even more. How about this? This was not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was this. And now we've overshot. I guess that's probably not too bad. That's fine. Now we don't want to touch height ever again. Let's give rotation a bit. Now that we are back at medium flame. Very good, very good. Color. Just slightly. Slightly again. And spread. Also slightly. I didn't look what kind of score we want, but I'm assuming this is good, outside of size. Let's check what kind of score we want, but I'm just assuming that's good. $4,500 is the score we want to achieve. So that's quite high. Once more with feeling. Kindle trees by the moonlit window. All of these are quite high. Rotation, color, size. Seem like a good place to start. With raging fire and meticulousness. I'm sure I'm not using all the tools I have available to myself. Just the things that feel like they are useful. That's good. Color is a little bit overshot, but only a little bit. Height and spread, as well as rotation. So maybe this. Very good, very good. And now let's just fill up things again. Size, 1 bit. Spread, 1 bit. Height, little bigger bit. I'm happy with this. And so is the game. Somehow, making rockets is much easier than turning shadow objects. Who would have thought? Now, what happens if we launch, I wonder? Can we actually make a nice setup? I feel like there's a lot of ways you can customize this to make something that's pretty, question mark. But let's just look at what we have. For a second I thought I'd fall off the whole stupid island. Well, thanks, Tube, for giving us a little more fireworks on this day. That should be the... That's the wrong one. That should be the end. The 3 events we started last time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can shoot the rockets in co-op. That would make sense. What I don't know is if the rocket launcher is an item with an if it will expire. I guess it won't. Doesn't look, isn't written as something that would expire, so maybe we will be able to keep it and the rockets we made today. Maybe we will be able to make new different rockets next year to add to our collection. Anyways, what I wanted to point out by saying we did the 3 events, well, at some point during the event, the Oceanic Defender unlocked, and, well, the picture alone seems to be quite obvious about what this is about. Oceanic Defender, complete a challenge 6 times in total, huh? Defeat Beicht before she can can die 4 times. Defeat Beicht without being hit by her chat stream attack. Well, guess we're gonna fight Beicht 6 times now. In a place that the opulent festivities do not reach, a strange monster named Beicht is on the move. Lying in wait in the waters under Gunyan Stone Forest, Beicht is preparing a massive offensive. Step into her hiding place and defeat her preemptively to eliminate this nascent threat and defend the festive Liyue Harbor. Sounds like it's gonna be the fight against Hydra we did as a boss a little bit ago. Although there might be a twist to it, who knows? Although, considering that boss is not anywhere on the map, it seems appropriate that they would reuse it for something. Is this a challenge that can be done in co-op? Like the weird ice flower? Yes, it is. Maybe we will do some co-op later. But first, let's try it alone. We need to do it 6 times anyways. So let's get a feeling for it first. Before dragging other people into this mess. Defeat Beicht. Yes, it is the 3-headed Avenger of the Vortex. I'm just gonna assume you don't have any new tricks. And I'm assuming that water blast is the thing I'm not allowed to be hit by from one of the challenges.
I must leave no stone.
Wanna get close?
Crush. I condemn you.
Well, there goes one of them. I wonder if this goes any faster with more people, considering they keep being out of reach. Maybe if someone has Ganyu or a different good ranged user,
Freeze to the core.
by which I mean arrow user, bow user.
Orders given. Orders received.
Just assuming I can hit them with a bow when they're far away. Okay, that's two. Are you angry now? What does that mean? Both of you not alive. That's right. It means what it always means. Bubbles. Let's check how many things we got out of that. Let's see how many challenges we got on our first try. We got complete a challenge one time, unsurprisingly, and we did not get hit by her chat stream attack. And yeah, defeating Beisht before she can die 4 times seems like a thing that's probably easier to do in co-op. So let's see if we can't enter co-op and have some fun.
Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Jin can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed. Klee be doomed. Those are the survival rules that the Knights of Favonius gave me.
I wonder who would be best to use from my side. I mean, Klee is not that bad. And she has at least some range to her. I wonder if Beisht resists water or Hydra. Oh, David, yeah, you can try to join. Or if we are both in the same world, I think if we press match, then we'll just get more partners. Oh, you haven't done... No, I think it unlocks over time, not by completing the story. I mean, you can take a look. I don't think Oceanic Defender is linked to the story in any way. Well, we do have one person using Hydro, potentially. We have an arrow, we have Hydro, we have ice. We have a person leaving.
These bombs.
Okay. Seems like a decent team. Now we don't have an arrow anymore. But I guess that's fine. One of them is called beer in Russian. Which one is it? The first one or the last one? The top one with a K at first, or the one with the not N at first? We also don't have a heal. No, we do have a healer. We have Kokomi. I almost got worried when we all got hit suddenly. This one's dead. Where's the alive one? Over there.
One with nature. Whirling snow. Hold the line. Blazing delight. Take flight.
Well, Kokomi is trying to shoot from a distance. Not sure if it's working.
One with nature.
Okay, one remains. Has anyone counted how often they have been diving?
Time to go.
Jumpy Dumpty Go! Hold the line.
Well, we have won, certainly. More than 4 times, you're afraid. Are you gonna restart or are we leaving? We are leaving. Okay. I would check, but I don't know what these people are planning to do. They are gonna restart, aren't they? Yes.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
No, we are not going in without a healer. I'm sorry.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where?
Well, now I can try firsthand how ranged works. Obviously Kokomi does barely any damage, but that doesn't.
One with
Okay, that was fast for the first one. That one's dead.
Invisible evidence! The law has...
Well, healing or not, we lost someone. Hopefully they are allowed to respawn. It doesn't seem like they're allowed to respawn. Ouch.
Allow me! Into the wind! Bring refuge!
Okay, I can hit him over there. That's nice.
fallen leaves. Adorn my night! The wind moves.
Rest and rebuild!
We have barely damaged the third one, which is a little bit irritating.
Let's move out.
There's the one that is not dead. Here.
Allow me! Billowing
Time to go.
Dead. Also dead. Over here? I'm just betting. Yes.
Let's move it. Hold the line! Yeah!
Into the wind.
Let's move out.
There can be no excuse.
Oh good, now we are just 2 people. This one is not going as well as the first time.
Uphill battle. Allow me.
Time to go.
Also, people being not allowed to come back means they have to sit around and wait. Well, probably watching the floor while we finish this up, which is a little bit not nice game design.
Into the wind.
Should allow them to play as Beicht. Yes, that would be fun.
One with nature.
Oh, come on. Just let us kill you.
Hold the line.
What a painful encounter. You did not get hit by the jet stream. How nice of you. How nice for you. Electro characters. David, how is it going? Will you be able to join, do you think? Before I have done 6 rounds with these people. Also, I don't have any electro characters to use really, so I can't really try. What should we do? Let's try Chi-Chi.
These bombs, so heavy.
Let's keep people alive. Possibly, maybe. Now we have 2 healers, which is also not great. But he has noticed he's switching back from a
Do you
healer
want to come fish blasting with
to someone that
I'll
can
get
attack.
grounded for a whole day.
You're trying. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Well, everyone hitting him gets healed now, so that's good. Sorry.
Okay, faster. Opening box of a death Take flight. Now you shall perish.
Well, we have an electro character now, though, so that's gonna be interesting to see, I guess. We have an electro character, and we are all doing electro damage while the eye is above of us. So that might actually be very useful. Because that means even Chi-Chi has a chance to do some damage.
Rise, sacred name, force
Illusion Preserver.
Torn to oblivion!
Incinerate! Time for your arraignment!
Shine down!
Wheel of Life.
Well, nobody's gonna die with me around this time. That's definitely certain.
No escape! Now you shall perish!
Break the ice!
One thing is true. Chi-Chi is a very good keeping people alive character.
Orders given. Orders received.
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
No, it's the far right one again.
Faster? Okay, faster.
Gotta be dead to keep others alive. Yes, that is the Chi-Chi way.
Life goes on.
Illusion shattered!
Opening box of a Death Eye Tricks. Rise.
Far right are always the hardest to defeat. Yes, I kinda understood the unintentional joke I was making immediately after I said it. It's gonna spawn right here. Nope, I'm lying. It's the exact other side. Right here. Then he's gonna dive.
Wheel of Life.
Now, my opponent! Shine down!
Orders given. Orders received.
I hope I killed it. No, but I did not get hit by the chat stream. No, those people are surely not on the stream, especially because we randomly matched. That might have been fewer than 4. Would be nice if it was fewer than 4. Don't know if I can check, or if these people still want to do things.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
I also don't know how often I already played. Was that the 4th time? Or the 3rd time? No, I played once alone and 3 times with these, so 4 times.
Into the wind!
Well, are you gonna enter once more or not? I can't read what you're saying. Translation, please.
My publishing house has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic way. Those are my favorite.
Thanks. Have a strong Paimon, as you kick me out of co-op. Okay, let's check how we have been doing. Have we gotten the weird 4 dives thing? Not yet. That is certainly the hardest, but also doesn't give any useful rewards. So we need to beat it 2 more times.
Clee was a brave girl today. I found a really weird-looking lizard. Want me to show it to you?
Let's see if we can find some other friends for 2 more fights. Definitely goes faster with more people. I feel, at least. Maybe not. Do we have more Russian friends? Hard to tell. But we have Ed Sheeran, so we are most certainly undefeatable.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
And Yumeko. Where are your swords? Is anyone gonna heal? We do have Ganyu this time. Unless they switch out of her. We do not have Ganyu this time.
Every journey has its final day.
I want
Don't
a
rush.
healer. I will not have not a healer. Although not having a healer could be the secret to doing enough damage quick enough.
Rise.
So that they don't dive
This is
4 times. I guess I'll try it for the last attempts to not go healer if they decide to go healer. If nobody decides to go healer, I will also not go healer, is what I want to say.
I will have.
He will have order. Anyways, that was very fast. No, only it can also be fast on whatever comes next.
Faster? Okay, fast. Sacred name.
Yes, faster.
You deserve it.
GG,
Life
faster.
goes on. Wheel of life.
Shudder. Eye for an eye.
Faster? Okay, faster.
We need to go faster. Yes, faster. It pulled me off. I was having the high ground for just a moment.
Opening box of Adepti Tricks.
Come on, just a little faster. I think that was very fast. Oh, you are still alive, Mr. Right Wing. Only we had an arrow to just shoot you.
Solidify.
Life goes on.
Yes, I got my comeuppance.
Did I get the final hit? Yes! Somehow. Somehow I did. That was a bit silly. With all of us trying to stand on the pillar when the enemy spawned close by. I'm fine not going healer.
Boats are made
Even
for
though I'm
transferring commodities
almost
back and
certain that
forth, and
was
those that
before
come
4
across the
dives.
tend to stay a while.
Okay.
So it is where many things come to settle.
Potentially meaning a little duck. No, Yumeko is going healer. They can't decide who wants to heal. Isn't that scary? And I guess we are not going without a healer.
Boing, boing, boom! Shudder!
Eye for an eye. Blood of frost.
Fortune preserver.
Rack and ruin.
That's still going extremely fast.
Faster. Oh. Faster. Okay,
Why are you still here? Only to suffer?
La la la.
Was it an accident?
We have a healer, but they didn't do their job correctly. Well, this is my last fight, so I might as well spend it death. Spend it in death.
Faster. Okay, faster. Crush.
I really wish you could turn the cam. Oh, you can't turn the camera. Normally, when you are down, you can't even look around. Which is why I said earlier, you're most likely just watching the ground. Let's get some cinematic angles.
Okay, faster. Go.
What a sorry.
Socialists might indeed win, because for a second there, everyone was dying. I think I shouldn't have stopped being the healer, because Yumeko is not made for healing, it feels.
Okay, faster. Go. Life goes on.
Are you gonna end it? Please end it. Thank you. I completed the challenge, one way or another. Let me out of here. Yep, we did get there. Before she can die 4 times. Which means we got everything. Which means we should have all the rewards that could be had. So let's go buy stuff in the event shop. Actually, before the event shop. Just because I'm... What's the word? It's not scared. It's not worried. I'm not sure if I will have enough things to buy everything, so let's buy the important things first. And one important thing you can buy is prosperous partnerships. Which means 1 free character from the Liyue region. Of these, I'm only missing 1. So please, Yunjin, join me. Yes, come along. That was very elegant of you. Yunjin, a renowned Liyue opera singer who is skilled in both playwriting and singing. Her style is one of a kind, exquisite and delicate, much like the person herself. I like the sound effects. Secondly, we have the moon's comely brow. Which is... As the bright moonlight and the lanterns glow interweave, the Tianjian dispenses with her usual dignity. Standing against the railing, she wishes for the traveler to join her in admiring her new festive attire. Ningguang's new outfit. Orchid's evening gown.
These bombs, so heavy.
Obviously, you now switched me out of my team, but... Ningguang's formal wear, the long Xian skirt, traces her elegant curves, and the butterfly wings at her ankles lend the outfit a touch of light grace.
I guess this is warranted. It's beautiful.
Oh, sorry, I stopped you.
Let's go and enjoy the moonlight.
That's not what I wanted you to say.
No trying to flatter me now, okay?
Guess we are not getting back your first line. So yeah, that's the main reason I was playing as Ningguang today. Because I knew we would be getting her new outfit. Like last time when we got new outfits, the other one is paid. I guess we can still look at it. I mean, we saw it. Opulent splendor. For this, you must be an opulent spender. Kuching's formal wear amidst the beautiful dawn of the lantern rite, the threads weaved by days of hard work intertwine into a light yet magnificent appearance. This costs real money. I will certainly not get it.
Give up.
We should look for a new investment. Mora doesn't grow on trees.
Guess we got one free pull, so let's use that. Not that it's gonna give us anything. Yeah, that's nothing. You're in the game now. You want to try fighting snakes once. If you have access to them. You got through all the trouble. Might as well have one run at it. While we are here. Oh, it's not unlocked yet. That's sad then. That's not what I wanted. I want to actually put her in the team.
Even if an antique is...
Because I don't think we actually got to fight as Yunjin.
Let's get this show on the road.
During the story last time. She's a polearm user. Very elegant. And she can summon something. I thought she would summon something if I did that. Maybe that's her ultimate.
Flags fly.
No. Charging the attack gives her flags. But I don't actually know what the flags do. Oh, you can charge it even longer. It has 3 levels of charge. Congrats to your Beidou, David. I think she is mostly a support character. Used for buffing other Chio characters. I might be wrong. I will have to learn about her because I do want to train her up, at least a little bit. And maybe use her in the future.
Flags up! Observe!
But also I don't think we need to do anything else anymore today. I did have some things planned that we could do if we were too quick. I wrote in the description that Enkanomiya quests are a thing that exist. I talked to a person in Enkanomiya and out of nowhere, 3 new islands appeared at the corners of the map. So those need to be explored sometime, but I don't think that is a matter of today. Maybe that will be for next time. Although I don't know when next time will be. Because I think we might actually be done for this version of the game. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they will surprise us with some events or some kind of story. But as far as I know, we are done for a bit again. So until next time.
Don't waste my time.
Don't waste my time, as I won't waste yours. Goodbye and good night.